Hey there guys, Darth Balls here. I've got a bit of a haul video for you today. Been meaning to do some reviews, but like I said previously, I'm on loads of lates at the minute, and with my shift patterns, I've just not had a chance this week. But next week I'll be getting down to some more reviews. I've got a lot of early shifts next week, so I'll be doing some reviews. But for now, I just want to give you a look at some of my latest pieces, my new acquisitions. So let me give you a look anyway. Spin around here. Went to my local vintage toy shop. Tend to go there once a month and have a look what he's got. So he's got everything from new stuff to real vintage old stuff. So I picked this one up. This is Danik Jericho on the original trilogy collection. I've been meaning to pick this up. I think this is like 2004 or something like that. I wanted to pick this up way back when, never got round to it. So it was nice just happening upon it in the shop. So I thought I'd pick it up. Really cheap, still on the card. He sells his stuff at such good prices. Next thing I got was this chap here. It's an Ewok. So, an Ewok? Did I just say Ewok? I apologise. It's a Jawa. So yeah, I've wanted more Jawas. Literally, the only Jawas I've got are either the vintage ones or I've got some of the Clone Wars ones. And I absolutely adore Jawas. They're so sick, and I just want to get more. I'm really hoping they do some new ones on the vintage collection, which would be so awesome if they did. But anyway, I thought I'd pick this up loose. Really cheap. He comes with came with his blaster, so I couldn't pass that up really. Some more I've got these on card, but I opened them. Is some of the Ugnaughts from Empire Strikes Back. Really cool. Really happy with these. The only one I've ever owned of an Ugnaught is the original vintage one, so it's nice getting some more modern ones. I know there's been more since this, and I can't remember what collection they're on, but I really do want to get those other ones because they look awesome. But I'm pretty impressed and pretty happy with these ones, to be honest, at the moment. So that's pretty cool. Another piece I picked up, and yet again this is a piece I've wanted for so long. This came out in '97, I think, and I wanted this when it first came out. Never ended up getting it, but I have one now, and I'm really chuffed with it. So it's the Dewback. So this, basically they've released a new one recently, and I wanted to pick that one up, but it didn't really look like, it wasn't like a New Hope one. It was more of a Phantom Menace representation, but I wanted a New Hope one. And I've got to say, even though it's a really old sculpt now, it's really good. It displays really well, especially if you put one of the new, up-to-date, like super articulated Sandtroopers, especially the latest vintage collection one that's got all the really good weathering. If you put that on it, it just looks superb displayed. At the minute, I've got him just up there behind that Sandtrooper, but worthwhile piece if you do happen to see one. They really actually are really good if you've not got one. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. Plus, thank you to the Darth Prime, because of your genius videos, now every time I pick it up I can't help but try and do impressions of Douglas the Dewback. So send in my regards, Darth Prime. And anyway, the next thing I got from the vintage toy shop was this here, which isn't Star Wars, which is kind of unusual for me because I do just collect Star Wars stuff really, but thought I'd pick this up. Thundercats miniatures figure. This is a vintage one. This is from 1986. So really chuffed with that. Nice condition. That's it for the vintage toy shop anyway. And the next two pieces I'll show you, I got these from off of eBay. The first one I got was a carded 1987 Ghostbusters figure. So this is the Fright Features one. I think this is the second wave of the Ghostbusters figures they released, and that's pretty nice. It's really mint on card. And a piece that I'm absolutely buzzing with is another vintage toy from when I was a kid, and this is 1988. This is Donatello. So this is the very first wave of the original vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures they released, and I've actually bought the 6-inch classic line Turtles and the small, more I think like 3 3/4 inch new TV series ones as well recently, so I really wanted to get one of these ones. I had all these as a kid, and I think I still got them in the attic, but I ripped them out of the packaging, so I really wanted to get one. And this one is mint condition. It's still unpunched and everything. It's absolutely buzzing. It's really nostalgic for me to see, you know, get that back on a card. So pretty chuffed with them. But I'd say the pièce de résistance of my new acquisitions, my new pieces, is got to be this chap here. So I've actually bought the new vintage collection ATA. So got that one, bought this one. I'm not going to review it though, because it is literally exactly the same, apart from just paint application is different. And I've got the box displayed on top of the Empire one there. And they just look really, really cool together. Really happy. I've seen these all over the place, like 130 to 150 quid. But they actually sold. This one was from my local Toys R Us, and I went up there. They had loads of the vintage collection stuff. The hard to get figures. Like, I think they're doing it like the greatest hits wave. So they're releasing loads of They had loads of Gamorrean guards and everything. But I went up there to get this, and this was a lot cheaper. This was $99.99 at Toys R Us. So really, really chuffed with that. It's the biggest piece I have bought this month. Another thing, actually, I've had this for years. I've had that since 1995. It's when they released it on the Power of the Force 2 packaging. That TIE fighter up there. I found it in my airing cupboard a couple of days ago, so I thought I'd display it in my room. And that brings me on to my next thing, actually. I said that I've got a couple of pieces that I'm waiting on from eBay, and one of which is a TIE fighter, but it's the actual big wing TIE fighter. So it's pretty much the same, but they've released it with much larger scale wings to be more accurate to the movers. And yeah, so I'm definitely going to do a review of that when it comes, because obviously I recently, as you know, bought the X-wing, the large X-wing. So I wanted to get a large scale TIE fighter to go with it, so I think I'm going to put them from the ceiling somewhere. The next one now is I think the Millennium Falcon. I need to buy the BMF, the big Millennium Falcon, but I keep finding it for ridiculously expensive prices, so I'll get it eventually. But yeah, other thing I'm waiting for is 4 X-wing pilots. I'm trying to build more of my pilots, and I think they're from Rogue Squadron, X-wing Rogue Squadron comics. One of them's like a blue Mon Calamari pilot and stuff. So I'm waiting on them off of eBay as well. And yeah, and I'm actually looking at a couple of bits at the moment. I want to do a Hoth diorama, so I want some more Hoth Rebel like soldiers and stuff like that. So I'm looking on eBay. I'll probably pick up a few more of those bits. But like I said, guys, because I've been working loads of lates, I've been meaning to do a few videos. But next week, I think I'll be probably uploading 2 or 3 videos in the week of reviews, because there's loads of stuff I want to review at the minute. So that's it anyway, guys. It was just generally waffling on and showing you my new stuff. So hope you enjoyed the video anyway, guys, and until next time, take care. May the force be with you.